How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Bringing you a battle against Sera today, who I believe is actually a man, so I will try and use the correct pronouns. For this battle I brought along a couple of new things. I have my Leavanny, which is sort of focus sash, sticky web sort of thing. Kind of like Galvantula, but more on the physical side, obviously. And the Drapion, which is a nice little physical wall. First turn is going to be Drapion versus the Shuckle. I figured, okay, I can just go to this and then knock off on whatever, or maybe go for some Poison Fangs. Pretty good move. Poison Fang got a nice little buff this generation, which is... It's now like... I think it's the same power, which is, I don't know, something weak like 50, but... It also has a 50% chance to inflict Toxic, which is a nice little benefit, so... It'd be quite good to have on something like Tyrantrum, I guess, like for the strong jaw, and then you can hit fairy types and probably poison them as well, which is always good. Go into Lipid here, I don't really know why, and then I go back to Drapion. Oh yeah, I guess just to get the Encore off, but really Drapion's a safe bet for most of his team, so gonna stay in here and just Poison Fang this thing, get that big toxic poison, yeah boy! Unfortunately Gramble, one of the things about Gramble is, I knew from last generation it got like, what, close combat, EQ, heal bell, and it gets Intimidate obviously, so it's a decent Pokemon, like it's got a decent basis. But Ursaring outclasses it in pretty much every way, but now that it's Fairy type, yeah, it's pretty solid physical wall. You gotta, you know, give it to Game Freak, they made some pretty good changes, like that, Togekiss, all that kind of stuff, so... Go into Lipid. That was a horrible play. What you should know about my playstyle is, when I use a new Pokemon, right, like Leavanny in this case, I want to use it to the best of its abilities. So my Leavanny's Focus Sash, obviously EQ would have done nothing, but what I wanted to do was, not, if it makes any sense, I want to be at full and then get hit straight down to the Sash, so that I'm at 1 HP, and that would mean that I can get off some big damage with Flail, so... It was a reckless sacrifice, but, you know, whatever, that's how I play. I have fun with it. In comes the Macargo, Special Sweeper Macargo, yeah boy, which is still probably, I honestly thought I'd outspeed it still, Macargo's slow as hell. But I guess for Ancient Power, I know that, you know, Special Defensive Starmie really has nothing to fear from this thing. Like, I could have taken super effective Hidden Power as well. And Macargo's just not good. I have to give him credit, I love Macargo, but not a good Pokemon, let's be honest. Goes into the Shuckle here, wants to save the Macargo for Death Fodder, I guess. As I just go for that Rapid Spin. Deny me of the Rapid Spin kill. So I get the Sticky Web out, great. But now the Shuckle comes in, and it is probably just going to go for another one at some point, because I can't actually take this thing out any, you know, in any easy manner, really. It's Shuckle, what do you expect? Go to Rotom because he's probably going to go to Muck on this turn because I'm locked into Poison Fang. I thought, okay, sweet, I can just Volt Switch out. My original plan was to actually trick this thing, but then, like, as I came in, I thought, wait, doesn't Muck get Sticky Hold? Yeah, I should probably just switch out. As it turns out, I don't think it even has Sticky Hold, but, like, that was sort of a risk, and I wasn't willing to even, you know, test that. Go to Delphox. Very, very good counter to Muck because Psyshock's going to do a hell of a lot. Mucks are normally especially defensive, so Psyshock obviously is the way to go. In comes the Shuckle. I don't really care because, you know, that plus Fire Blast is going to probably take it out from there. Looks to be more physically defensive. Oh, it doesn't. Wow. Shuckle, you're a beast. Lucky for me, Shuckle's so goddamn slow that I can still outspeed it after the Rock Tomb and kill it off here. Yeah, boy. I believe Sticky Web's up. Did I get rid of it? We'll see in a sec, but basically I didn't want Sticky Web there because I, you know, want my Sticky Web to be there because of Leavanny, which is probably slower than this if it's scarfed, and also... Derp. I forget what else has got left, but basically I want my Sticky Web there. Big factor, that's the reason I brought in Leavanny to start with, so... Get knocked down to my Sash here from the crunch. That was, I think, intentional, which is, you know, good. Finally got this thing to within a range where I can go for some big flails. Kill that thing. No flame body hacks. Praise the Lord. Probably weak armor anyway. Mike comes in. Obviously, I do not want to die to a Shadow Sneak, but he is going to, you know, go for the good play and go for a power-up punch. And now I'm just going to knock off, honestly. Knock off and then Whirlwind is my plan of action. Or Roar. I think it gets both, but... I love how Gunk Shock's animation is literally just, it throws a bin. Like, it just throws this bin and garbage just falls out. That's brilliant, that's classic. Gramble comes in, Drapion took a lot of damage from that. A surprising amount. I guess Muck's pretty powerful. And I definitely do not want to lose this because it takes on this thing pretty well. Normally, if, you know, if it's down to a relatively low range, I can take this thing out. And I want it for Pangoro, so just gonna go to Starmie. Take a bit of damage, but I know I'm faster, so, you know, I can just recover up. No problemo. And this thing comes in, this big fat physical wall blob. Obviously, Avalugg isn't so good on the special side, so get some big ass damage with a Scold, but there's a Lumberry, damn it! This is bad because I now have to switch out. Some of them carry EQ, and I don't want to... Well, I think I predicted Rapid Spin on this turn. He does make the good play by going for Avalanche, but I was like, well, just to be safe, I want my Sticky Web to stay there, you know? Looking back, his team's not even that quick, so I don't know why I was so concerned about it, but... Rapid Spin here as I missed my Fire Blast. That was unfortunate, but what can you do? Take it out there. Another one down. Another one bites the dust. And Delphox is looking like it's going to be a key player. This thing I do not want to stand against. Well, actually, I think I decide, okay, Fire Blast. I'm faster. It's not going to kill. It's never going to kill. But it gets off damage to the point where I can probably take it out with Drapion and or whatever else I have left. I don't know. Actually, looking back, I should have definitely saved that thing because, once again, this is me being an idiot and trying to save my new Pokemon because I feel like it deserves some limelight. So I saved my Leavanny here, which, like, Delphox could have taken his whole team, honestly. Like, if I'd have just switched out there, got some damage on Pangoro, could have been potentially a Delphox sweep, I don't know, but... I mean, yeah, you know, go to Leavanny and just go to Starmie on this turn. Leavanny did manage to survive, which is nice, so I can hopefully save that for the Pangoro at some point if I need it. And now I'm just going for the burn, really. Otherwise, Play Rough's going to take me out. Praise the Lord, he gets the burn. And now Gramble's dead. Within a range of a Scold. That has another one, which bites the dust. Honestly, Gramble... Like, I have some big respect for Gramble now. Heal Bell, you know, Rest, Sleep Talk, Play Rough. It was a pretty cool set, I gotta admit. Now Mark comes in. I'm not even gonna risk him trying to set up on my Switch or whatever. To be honest, I don't really feel like going to Drapion and taking unnecessary damage, so Starmie dies. Go to Drapion, go for that Bulldoze, which I am going to change out for EQ, by the way. Bulldoze is nice, but Drapion could do with the extra damage, to be honest. Gunk Shot does a lot. Don't really care because I can now go for a second Bulldoze, and that is a dead Muck, my friends. Yeah, boy. And now his last is Pangoro. I have this, and I have my Leavanny left, so... He has to lock himself into something. And basically, well, if he's Scarfed, that's a lot of trouble, but apparently he's not, so... Bulldoze gets that thing down to -1 speed, which is irrelevant. Doesn't really matter, just a bit of chip damage there. Die to an EQ, and now it is time for your boy, Wiz Khalifa, to come in. Go for the flail, and that's going to be the end of Pangoro. So, Leavanny got up the Sticky Web, which was... I don't know, it might have helped at some point. And I took out Macargo, finished it off at least. And took out the Pangoro. Yeah, not bad. I mean, Leavanny did something. That's nice. On my set, I've got Flail, Sticky Web, Leaf Blade, and X-Scissor. It's Jolly, max attack, max speed. Just Focus Sash. It is a pretty good lead. Galvantula's probably better, but whatever. So I hope you all enjoyed. I have exams coming up from the 20th to the 25th, so I'm going to probably upload on the Sunday. And then I might not be able to upload for like a week or so. So, I mean, we'll see what happens, but with that being said, I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.